You're always pushing yourself. There's no time to rest. You keep moving forward. The only thing better than your last accomplishment is your next.
What's next? What's next?
What's next?
So, Allie, what's next?
I guess we'll see.
Find a bank that's as excited about your future as you are. A bank that asks,
"What's next?"
Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
And welcome back to the ICC Hour here on Super Talk Mississippi 101.9 FM. The ICC Hour is being brought to you by Renaissance Bank. They are the bank that understands you. You can find out why by visiting them at renaissancebank.com. We're continuing to look at the basketball season coming up, and I got three dudes that's going to do some big things for ICC basketball this year. And guys, I'm going to let you introduce yourself. And so let's start with you.
I'm Marcel Bridges. I'm from Brandon, Mississippi. I'm a sophomore here. Play forward, and looking forward to being on here.
My name is Davion Anderson. I'm from Tupelo, Mississippi. I'm point guard.
My name is MJ Smith. I'm from Houston, Mississippi. I'm a forward.
All right, so Houston, Mississippi, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm Pittsburgh guy, so we right down the road from each other. Calhoun County guy right here, so we good then. So, all right, guys. So let's just look at it, man. The season is here. I know you guys have been working hard to get ready for the season. So, Marcel, let's start with you, man. What's got you pumped up, and how you looking at the season this year?
I'm really excited for the season. We got some good guys on the team. We got some guys that's going to do some exciting things. We got a lot of athletic dudes, a lot of dunking going to be going on. We got guys like Davo going to be shooting them threes. We played a couple games already. We got MJ, he catching bodies and stuff early on, so I'm excited to see what we're going to do at the home court.
MJ, what about you?
Really like everything Marcel said. Very, very pumped up for the season. Like, we got different options of scoring, like inside, outside. Like, just ready to play.
Davion?
Like they said, we just ready to play. Like, we've been working hard preseason. We're ready to show out. We're going to play fast. You're going to see a lot of dunks, a lot of everything. Like, we just ready.
Well, I know last year you guys had a great season. Of course, that was being Coach Pace last year, so you guys had a little bit of extra motivation. Last year to this year, you're freshman last year, sophomore this year. And, Davion, let's start with you. What was the biggest lesson that you learned from being a freshman now being a sophomore?
As for me, is like I got to, control the game, get us in offense quicker, don't turn the ball over, make the right plays, and get my teammates involved more. Be a leader.
MJ?
Well, for me, I had to say, from my freshman year to my sophomore year, I have to be, more focused in the game and, be able to tell my teammates, considering the fact from my position, I see more, of the front of the court, so I can tell them, to go to certain spots when they ain't in spots.
Marcel?
Yeah, something like what MJ was saying, being able to talk more, because I'm not really a talkative guy, and when I play, I like to just kind of let the game go, but freshman year, I realized that a lot of what you do on the court is communication. And outside of that, just going in the gym after hours. I didn't do a lot of that my freshman year, but the more I started to do it, the better I started to become. So I'm focusing a lot on that this year.
I tell you, I'll say this right now. You guys are gym rats. I've got a basketball background. If the door was open, I was in the gym, and that seems to be the way you guys are this year. Marcel, let's stay with you. So what are you doing to help the freshmen kind of overcome what you had to overcome when you first came to the league?
I got a couple guys that I kind of I ain't going to say took under my wing, but I look after them just to make sure they go into class and stuff, getting their schoolwork done, because a big thing for me also outside of basketball was the second semester when the season got started. Mm-hmm. Then my grades kind of, they slid down because I was kind of tired. But I had people that was helping me here at ICC, kind of bringing my stuff back up. So I want to make sure that they are all eligible and they getting all their stuff done and making sure they going to sleep at night and all that good stuff.
I might need you to check on me every once in a while then. Davion, what about you?
Well, for the guards, I tell them, you ain't going to get called, fouls called. They cry, complain about fouls. It's basketball. You got to, it's a whole different league. In high school, learn, the 1 and the 2 spot, know all the plays, be loud. You got to be a leader. You a point guard, you got to be a leader. Yes, sir.
MJ?
Like I tell them because they'll be so nervous, like when they come in or what everybody think. I have to tell them like just slow down and just play your game. Considering the fact that like they'll get in and then he'll miss a shot and they'll drop their head and they'll like be sad and their energy will drop down. So I tell them to pick their head up next shot.
Well, how is the team molding together right now? I know that's the bad thing about JUCO. You're here 2 years, so you don't really have a whole lot of time. What are you guys doing to kind of help speed up that process, say maybe off the floor, to become and gel as a better team?
Like most of the time we with each other like every day. Like I ain't gonna say like a long time period, but we are eating the calf. And, like sometimes after we just eating calf, we just sit outside the calf for like 2 hours just talking to each other.
Yeah, like team bonding, like we talk a lot, text a lot, like we just around each other a lot. Like they family. Like we love each other.
Yeah, like he was saying, like it's the things after we get done eating, we'll just sit and kind of relax outside for about 2 hours, or somebody want to go to the store, then it's like 5 of us go to the store, or somebody want to get something to eat, 3 or 4 of us go get something to eat with them. You know, it's all the outside things that we do, and then on the court, I feel like learning everybody's like capabilities and roles. Like if somebody go get shots up, then he take 2 or 3 guys with him, so they get used to seeing him making those shots. So during the game, it's comfortable passing him the ball. Like Cam Clark, like he'll go in there and he'll shoot 100, 200 threes, and he'll take somebody like Davo with him, and then Davo in the game, he has no problem throwing him that ball because it's just like I done seen him make this shot so many times, and it's just comfortable.
That's awesome. Well, let's get to know a little bit more about you guys. So, Marcel, we'll start with you on this one. Where did your love for the game of basketball come from?
Well, I played basketball in the 6th grade for about a year, and that was because my dad was the coach for the team. And, you know, it's always been like something I like to do, but I'm not going to lie, when I was younger, I was a little big, so I didn't have the confidence to actually go out there and play, but we ended up winning a Little League championship with a bad team, and I like the feeling of winning. So I took a long time off. I started focusing on music in middle school, and 9th grade, my homeboy, his name Tyler, we had decided that if he tried out for the team for high school, then I was going to try out because I didn't have the confidence yet, but he did. So we tried out. We both made it, and I've been playing ever since then.
I got you.
Well, I was outside my auntie house, and one of my teammates came up. I never played basketball. I only started in 6th grade. I started playing AAU, and I had met this coach named Coach Barber, and I just started playing from there. Like ever since 6th grade and up, I just been grinding, getting better. I ain't never played until 6th grade.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
MJ?
With me, it's like everybody in my family played basketball because majority of them are tall. Like, and I really didn't like basketball like when I was in middle school, but I had an uncle, he was a pro, and he tried to get me to play basketball all the time, but I was stuck on football. I really didn't want to play basketball. But I was in 8th grade and I had broke my ankle, and that's when I said, no, I'm gonna say I broke my ankle playing football. So I just went the basketball route when I went to high school, and then went from there.
All right, so real quick question. It's always a great debate in basketball. I'm older than you guys, a lot older than you guys. We already talked about that beforehand, being a Pistons fan. All right, greatest of all time in basketball. Who y'all got?
LeBron James.
Yeah, LeBron. It's easy.
I'm gonna go Michael Jordan.
All right, there we go. Even though I'm a Jordan hater, I'm going to stick with you on that one. So. Well, guys, what's anticipating for this year? I mean, I know obviously everybody wants to win, but let's break it down by the first half of the season before we go to Christmas break. What do you guys want to do as a team outside of winning? I guess, just establish yourselves, get better from game to game. So, MJ, the first half of the season, what's your anticipation?
Like the first half, we got a lot of games, so we're gonna be able to see a whole lot of different options of stuff we need to get better at, like boxing out, rebounding. We'll be able to see that. So by the time we come back from Christmas break, that's conference time. So we'll have it ready for then.
Yeah, like MJ said, we got a lot of games before Christmas break. We can see the bad things we need to work on, and the good things to keep going. Like we just box out, share the ball, rebound, play defense. We should be good.
Yeah, I feel like in these first couple of games, it's going to give us a chance to get all the nervousness out. And for the guys that's going to be able to show up when they need to be able to show up, it's going to start to show. Get the coaches something to look at. And as players, we're going to be able to know who we, can talk to in certain ways and certain things that we can say and do to them that other players maybe can't handle.
Now let me ask this: I know in high school you don't travel as far as like a Gulf Coast, Pearl River. How do y'all handle traveling? Because there's a lot that goes into this that people don't realize. One, yes, it's a long road trip, but you're missing classes, so you're gonna have to get classwork done on the road or some other time. So, David, we'll start with you. How do you handle those big long road trips?
You gotta get rest at night because it's a long ride. It's uncomfortable too. So you just gotta gotta find a way and be ready to go on the road and win.
So,
yeah, like you was saying, like getting rest the night before, that's like really key because even though the buses are comfortable, trying to go to sleep and everybody on the team is like 6'3" and up, is really not the best sleep. So you get a lot of sleep. And if you somebody like me, I like to eat, so I get snacks and stuff like that, and, something that'll help you, music, that'll help you get energy when you get off, and just being able to have a high motor when you get off the bus, get ready to play.
Actually, MJ,
With me, like getting to sleep, like but I'm not like the type of person that I can't sleep a long time. So like before we go on a long bus trip, I probably take a melatonin, and then when I wake up, I have to take a Red Bull just to, like, to wake me back up. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I've been here 15 years and I've rode on those buses. I have never been able to go to sleep on a bus for some reason. It's just one, like you say. Well, I ain't 6'3", but you can't quite get comfortable on there. Well, guys, before I wrap it up, let each one of you kind of give a shout out to folks you want to give a shout out to, maybe some family that might be listening in the area, but also kind of just get the people to come out and watch y'all this year because between you and the women, I think we're going to have a very special year here at the DEC and in basketball this season. So, Marcel, we'll start with you.
I give a shout out to, like I said, my homeboy Tyler back at home, my parents, my siblings, and my coaches like Coach Barnes. And then I give a shout out to my teammates because at the same time, I wouldn't be here without them. They got to pass me the ball. I got to pass them the ball. We all make each other look good. And make sure y'all come out and support. We got a home game coming up November the 4th, 7:30. I'll be here.
I want to say shout out to my teammates, coaches, my parents. Keep pushing me, and y'all come out Monday.
I want to say I'll give a shout out to my parents and my teammates and my coaches. And I'm going to give a shout out to my girlfriend for giving me a motivational speech every morning.
There you go. Hey, keep her happy. That way you won't get in trouble. So there you go. Smart man. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all's time today. I know you're getting ready for practice here in a few minutes. Man, I'm looking forward to the season. Looking forward to all the great things you guys do.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
And we'll be back more of the ICC Hour right after this.